Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the virtual award ceremony for the 2020 Paulson Prize for Sustainability. On behalf of the Paulson Institute and Tsinghua University, I would like to extend my appreciation for your attendance. As shown in the opening video, 2020 is an unusual year. The COVID-19 pandemic has propelled us to reach an important consensus that sustainability is the only way for mankind and nature to coexist in harmony. That's why we have particularly chosen this place with tinges of nature to stage this special event and witness the spotlight hour of the Paulson Prize together with you. At this moment, all nominees are online with us, anxiously waiting for the revelation of the winner. Without further ado, let's turn to Mr. Hank Paulson, Chairman of the Paulson Institute and former U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, to hear his reflection on the year 2020.
Good morning and good evening to our audience in the U.S. and around the world. Thank you all for joining us. Today, there should be no doubt that our global environment is on a dangerous path. Our planet has been ravaged by human activities, and the warming climate has made extreme weather-related shocks all too frequent. Alarm bells are sounding off. Devastating fires in Australia and in the American West. Record flooding in China and across Southeast Asia. One of the most dramatic biodiversity extinction episodes in history. These headlines from 2020 will only become more common unless we change the ways we interact with nature and adapt our economic models. We need new thinking, smarter investments, and breakthrough technologies to chart a better course for our planet. This is why the Paulson Prize for Sustainability is more important than ever before. For the past 7 years, we have awarded the prize to bold projects that provide innovative, scalable, and market-based solutions to sustainability challenges in China and the world. This year, I'm pleased to announce that we are presenting a second category of the award, the Paulson Prize for Nature Stewardship. This award is designed to promote solutions that address the urgent challenges of ecological degradation and biodiversity loss. We want to inspire governments, businesses, and citizens to be good stewards of nature by valuing and investing in the conservation and restoration of China's natural heritage. Let me thank our partner Tsinghua University for their hard work in making the 7th Paulson Prize a success. Our partner Lao Nu Foundation for their support in establishing the Nature Stewardship category, and our media partner, China Business News, for bringing the virtual event to the world. Also, a big thank you to our distinguished jury panel for their help in reviewing and deciding this year's awards. We appreciate the jury committee's time and dedication to making the award process robust and grounded in their expertise. Finally, we are grateful for all of the hundreds of applications we have received. With a record-breaking number of submissions, our impressive pool of prize applicants demonstrated innovative leadership across many areas. This has been a tumultuous year, but I am encouraged and made hopeful by the number of leaders and creative thinkers who are building a more sustainable world. Thank you all again for joining us today. I look forward to the announcement of the Paulson Prize winning projects.
Thank you, Chairman Paulson. The Paulson Prize consists of 2 categories, the Green Innovation and the Nature Stewardship. This year, the prize has created yet another record by an increase of 20% applications. After a round of review by an independent jury committee with leading Chinese and international experts, 4 finalist projects from each category have been nominated to compete for the annual prize. Next, let's take a look at the nominations in the Green Innovation category.
Guangzhou's Nansha district has created the country's first ecological chief management mechanism. It introduces eco-technology teams to control and guide urban ecological construction, top-level design, middle-level connection, and bottom-level management and implementation. This model has been embedded into the city's transport, energy, green buildings, sponge city, and smart city initiatives. The ultimate purpose is to ensure that sustainable development paths are executed top-down, providing an example for urban green development across China. The booming of the e-commerce industry has been accompanied by severe environmental pollution, a result of the enormous amount of packaging. JD Logistics launched the Green Stream initiative to collaborate closely with its upstream and downstream partners to build a green supply chain that promotes energy efficiency and carbon reduction, covering multiple stages of packaging, warehousing, and transportation. JD launched the Green Packaging Alliances, developing the industry's first packaging standards to green China's e-commerce industry. Waste power batteries have become a new global issue, especially for major battery manufacturer and consumer countries like China. Powered by innovative internet technology, GEM established a waste battery recycling system focused on Chinese cities. Moreover, it partners with more than 200 battery manufacturers and vehicle companies for the targeted recycling of waste power batteries, and established a value chain system of battery collection, cascade utilization, resource recycling, material processing, and battery pack remaking, providing a market-based solution for China and beyond. China's agriculture suffers from low productivity, transaction barriers, and scarce financial resources. NXIN has developed a smart agriculture model combining new technologies such as big data, artificial intelligence with traditional agricultural means. Its pioneering project includes the Pig Network, a digital service platform for the pig farming industry, integrating data plus e-commerce plus finance, which has increased the industry's overall efficiency and green benefits. NXIN has replicated the success of this model to develop field, fishery, and egg networks and more, helping to transform agriculture through the internet.
Now let's welcome Professor Zhuang Weiming, the co-chair of the jury committee, to announce the winner of the Green Innovation category. On behalf of the jury committee, I would like to announce the winner of the Green Innovation category goes to the City Waste Battery Recycle and Reuse Project presented by GEM Wuhan Urban Mine Recycling Industrial Park Development Company. Now I'm going to read the jury's evaluation opinion. The project applies internet technology to integrate recycling networks across cities and communities and constructs a recycling and reuse model by establishing a waste battery collecting, cascade utilization, battery pack remaking value chain. It highlights both technological and managerial innovation, a successful example of a market-oriented solution to waste battery recycling. It is also conducive to raising the public awareness of environmental protection and has a huge potential to be rolled out across the country. The project comes timely, as new energy vehicles replacing conventional fossil fuel vehicles is becoming a future trend. The recycling of power batteries urgently requires a solution. The project shows great potential for replication at a large scale across the cities at home and abroad. It addresses environmental and energy challenges, mitigates climate change, and promotes sustainable development. Congratulations to GEM. We are honored to have Mr. Zhou Xianwang, Mayor of Wuhan, the home city of the Winning Project, to witness this moment and share a few words. Distinguished Chairman Paulson, Distinguished Ms. Chen Xu, distinguished guests, dear friends, good morning, good evening. I would like to thank the jury committee for awarding this annual prize for Green Innovation category to GEM Wuhan Urban Mine Recycling Industrial Park Development Company. This is a great honor for GEM and also for the city of Wuhan. Here, on behalf of Wuhan Municipal Government, I would like to congratulate GEM. I would also like to thank the Paulson Institute and Tsinghua University for your recognition of and support to this project. I have also noticed with great pleasure that the project of Patrols to Protect Yangtze Finless Porpoises presented by Changjiang Conservation Foundation has been nominated for the Nature Stewardship Award. I also look forward to hearing their good news today. In July 2013, President Xi Jinping, during his visit to Wuhan, pointed out that recycling waste into resources is a sunrise industry. Waste is only resources misplaced. Turning waste into resources is both a science and an art. In recent years, we in Wuhan fully remember President Xi's word. We have followed through President Xi's thought on ecological civilization and actively promoted recycling of city waste. We firmly believe that lucid waters and lush mountains are as valuable as mountains of gold and silver. The City Waste Battery Recycle and Reuse project presented by GEM is a golden example and a showcase of Wuhan's sustainable development. We will consider this prize winning as an opportunity to further promote innovative development, implement sustainable strategies, facilitate our transition to greener approach, so as to build Wuhan into a city where man and nature coexist as an ecological city of the world. I welcome more organizations, universities, research institutes, and entrepreneurs to come to Wuhan with innovative ideas, technologies, solutions, and projects, contributing even more to Wuhan's sustainable development. Last but not least, I wish today's award ceremony a great success. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Zhou. Now, let's also congratulate winners of recognition of excellence in a green innovation category. They are Pearl Bay Development Authority of Guangzhou Nansha New Area, Beijing Anxin Technology Group Company, JD Logistics. Congratulations to you all. Today, we have a special guest here with us. He is an entrepreneur keen to protect the environment, an ardent lover of nature, and a champion for green innovation. Moreover, he serves a special role as a juror on the Paulson Prize Jury Committee. Let's now invite the founder of China Vanke and president of Vanke Foundation, Mr. Wang Shi. Hello, President Wang. Hello. President Wang, you participated in the Paulson Prize as a member of the jury committee for the first time this year. What are your thoughts on this? Thank you very much for your question. I'm excited for being on the jury committee for this year's Paulson Prize for Sustainability. The COVID-19 pandemic didn't stop the jury committee. I have been impressed by the jury committee's dedication. This year's award ceremony is also held as scheduled, which is quite an achievement. I'm impressed by this. Thank you. Next, let's give the floor to Mr. Wang Shi to share with us some of his insights into sustainable development. Distinguished Chairman Paulson, distinguished Ms. Chen Xu. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't help but feel quite excited to be here for this year's special award ceremony. Today's event is about important issues such as meeting the challenges of climate change. And I know it's not easy to stage such an event in this year. I would like to take this opportunity to share with you my observations. When we reflect upon this COVID-19 pandemic, we realize that we're faced with challenges. But these challenges already existed before this pandemic, such as climate change. COVID-19 just made all these challenges more revealing to all of us. However, the Paulson Institute didn't stop. Instead, it has forged ahead with enthusiasm. The organizing committee received support and participation from across the country and received submissions 20% more over last year. I still remember clearly that in order to mitigate climate change and reduce carbon emissions, in 2004, Chinese entrepreneurs joined hands to establish an organization called SEE to protect the environment. In the same year, SEE signed a strategic cooperation agreement with TNC. At that time, Mr. Paulson was chairman of TNC Board of Directors. The SEE-TNC cooperation was aimed at promoting Chinese government and Chinese businesses' sustainable development, protecting the environment. I was among the founders of SEE. And in 2002, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. In Hemingway's novel, Mount Kilimanjaro is a snow-capped mountain all year round. However, when I climbed up to the very top, there was not an inch of snow at all because of climate change. At that time, I realized that economic growth needed to be combined with ecological conservation, but I didn't know exactly how to do this back then. 2 years later, with inspiration and help, my company embarked on a path of carbon emission reduction and less use of timber, water resources, and steel. It is fair to say that Vanke has not only become a role model for Chinese real estate industry, but also for other sectors in terms of green building and sustainable development. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Chairman Paulson. In 2009, I led a delegation composed of 20 Chinese entrepreneurs to visit the United States to discuss how to promote China's sustainable development. What impressed me the most was our stop in Washington, D.C. At that time, Chairman Paulson served as Secretary of the Treasury under President George W. Bush. He's super busy, but still he was kind enough to set aside 1 hour to meet with us in his office to discuss about China's environmental and ecological development. I was quite impressed by his gesture and kindness. Later, SEE has become the largest private Chinese organization on environmental protection. When he retired from the government, Mr. Paulson founded the Paulson Institute. Chairman Paulson and his wife, Wendy Paulson, who is quite an expert on birds protection, visited Shenzhen to offer valuable advice to us on the protection of mangrove forests. In terms of China's wetland protection, the Paulson Institute is a golden example. It is a great news that the Paulson Prize has founded the Nature Stewardship category this year on the basis of the previous achievements, in a hope that all walks of life can come up with innovative models and mechanisms to protect and restore natural ecosystem. Clearly, this prize was not created after the pandemic. Instead, it was designed last year. We have already realized that in the future, it's not only the virus that will threaten us. We also need to take care of our nature and the ecosystem. This is clearly a trend to stay. In the future, it's imperative that China and the United States join hands with each other on economic growth and addressing global challenges. We need to collaborate to meet global challenges given our two countries' large populations and economic significance. Apart from this, China is still a developing country. China's solutions are scalable not only in China but also in other developing countries. Again, I'd like to thank Chairman Paulson, the Paulson Institute, and Ms. Chen Xu. Thank you all.
Thank
you, Mr. Wang. Indeed, man and nature should coexist in harmony. Development should be based on our respect for and protection of nature. This is the very reason the Paulson Prize has founded the Nature Stewardship category this year. We hope to restore the natural ecosystem. Next, let's take a glimpse of the nominees for the Nature Stewardship Award.
The Yangtze River Basin faces challenges of resource degradation and species extinction. Since 2017, the Changjiang Conservation Foundation has embarked on a campaign to protect a flagship species, the finless porpoise. Patrol stations have been set up at 11 key sites in the Yangtze River, East Dongting Lake and Poyang Lake. These stations help fishery enforcement authorities to crack down on illegal fishing and support fishermen switching to alternative livelihoods. The project explores an innovative model whereby government, enterprises, and society work together to protect the vitality of the Yangtze River. Protected areas in China play an important role in conserving biodiversity, but are fraught with the challenges and conflicts between protection and development. The model of Civil Protected Areas, CPA, has led to the establishment of protected areas in 5 provinces, covering a total area of over 500 square kilometers. The project represents an innovative protection and governance model under which the CPAs are overseen by the government, funded and managed by NGOs, and tied to community development. As urbanization grows, wetland areas are shrinking and facing degradation due to pollution and disturbance. Through developing wetland parks and related services, the city of Haikou has qualified to become one of the first global wetland cities, with 2 national and 5 provincial wetland parks completed, and the wetland protection rate increasing from 16.01% to 55.53%. This has strengthened the protection of Haikou's wetland resources and significantly improved the ecological environment. Haikou's Wetland Plus Protection and Restoration model is an example for China and the rest of the world. Following the establishment of national park system in China, the challenge to balance the protection of ecologically vulnerable areas with the sustainable development of local communities has demanded solutions. Supported by Shanshui Conservative Center, this project recruits local Tibetan herders to guide visitors to see the special wildlife in Sanjiang Yuan National Park, with 100% of the revenue staying in the community. The project combines ecological protection with community development and sets an example of community-based wildlife tourism that may be applicable to other environmentally sensitive areas.
Now let's invite the co-chair of jury committee, Ms. Lynn Scarlett, to announce the winner of the Nature Stewardship Award.
Good morning and good evening, everyone. I've been a juror for Paulson Prize for Sustainability for the past 4 years, and I'm pleased to serve as co-chair of the Jury of Nature Stewardship, a new category added to the prize this year. The world is in the midst of one of the most dramatic species extinction episodes in history. We hope the Nature Stewardship Award of the Paulson Prize will contribute to China's ecological civilization. After careful evaluation, I'm delighted to announce that we selected as the final winner of the Paulson Prize the Haiku Wetlands Protection and Management Center. The achievements of this project include the great leadership of the Haiku municipal government in planning and implementing the protection and restoration of wetlands across the whole city. We believe this project has global significance by setting a great example for many cities in China and other countries. Congratulations to the Haiku municipal government and all of its partners in this project.
Now let's invite Mayor Ding Hui of Haikou City to say a few words. Distinguished Chairman Hank Paulson, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to speak here. Haikou is the capital city of Hainan Province and the gateway to Hainan Free Trade Harbor. In recent years, Haikou has been committed to the ecological civilization raised by President Xi Jinping. Through innovation, we have explored possibilities in sustainable urban development and protecting wetland. Today, the Paulson Prize for Sustainability is an important recognition of our work. I'd like to thank all people who have been supporting us, and we will take this prize winning as an opportunity to further promote restoration of ecosystem. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Ding, and congratulations to winners of Recognition of Excellence in the Nature Stewardship category. They are the Paradise International Foundation, Shanshui Conservation Center, and Changjiang Conservation Foundation. Next, let's invite the chairperson of the University Council, Ms. Chen Xu, to deliver a speech. Distinguished Chairman Paulson, distinguished Mayor Zhou and Mayor Ding, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I would like to congratulate the convening of this virtual ceremony in 2020, and my thanks go to all distinguished guests attending today's event and to all friends who have long been supporting the Paulson Prize for Sustainability. I would like to extend my congratulations to the City Waste Battery Recycle and Reuse Model from Wuhan, the winner of Green Innovation Award, and Haikou Wetland Protection and Restoration Project, winner of Nature Stewardship Award, and all winners of Recognition of Excellence. Thank you all for your participation. The COVID-19 pandemic is having an unprecedented impact on global economic and social development. The whole world is undergoing profound changes not seen in a century. As the pandemic continues to ravage the world, it is of great significance for us to hold this event virtually. This fully demonstrates our perseverance to promote sustainability and the determination of local governments, companies, and industry organizations to actively participate in this process. At the same time, we are aware of the fact that countries in the world are closely linked and that mankind have a shared future. We still have a long way to go in sustainable development. Tsinghua University is ready to work with all sectors in the society to contribute wisdom to the building of a community for mankind with a shared future. The COVID-19 pandemic shows us that man and nature are also a community of shared future. The nominees of this year's Paulson Prize cover a wide range, including green innovation, nature stewardship, urban construction, rural development, technology innovation, and ecological restoration. Even though only 2 projects won the annual prize, and 6 projects are winners of recognition of excellence. All 119 projects submitted this year demonstrate high level of creativity and feasibility, and all of them are market solutions at the intersection of economics and the environment, which I'm sure will exert great social impact. 3 years ago, Chairman Paulson and I signed a partnership agreement between Tsinghua University and the Paulson Institute. Today, the Paulson Prize for Sustainability has become one of the most influential awards in China's sustainable urbanization. President Xi Jinping has pointed out that sustainable development is the golden key to solving current global challenges. We hope that more governments, companies, and institutions will participate in the Paulson Prize in the future. We are eager to see more market solutions to promote sustainability and contribute to global sustainable development. Last but not least, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all members of the jury committee and the secretariat who have made great efforts to make this event possible. I wish the Paulson Prize for Sustainability a brighter future. See you next year. Thank you.
感谢陈旭书记。
Thank you, Ms. Chen. The awarding ceremony for the 2020 Paulson Prize is now coming to an end. Yet, winning a prize is not the end. Rather, it is the beginning of a new journey. We hope that these forward-looking solutions will contribute to the ongoing process of sustainability in China and across the whole world. Congratulations again to all prize-winning projects, and thank you all for joining us for this special award ceremony from the other end of the line. See you next year.